Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Coffee and Lore. I am so excited to be here with you guys this morning to talk about this book because I read it. It was the third book that I read in a week, and it was so good. It kind of overlapped all the other books. And if you guys know me, you know I love Kiera Cass. And I've read a bunch of her other stuff. The Selection series is top-notch. Highly recommend it. We're sipping some coffee here. It is early. I'm trying to get this done before everybody else kind of gets really moving around. So, Kiera Cass has a new book, and it is called The Betrothed. And it is the first book in a series, and it was so good. Definitely read it in a single day because it was just that good. And I'm going to try really hard to do no spoilers in this video because there's a lot that happens, and it is a one that really threw me for a loop. Like, the ending of this book, she slayed. Like, I was not expecting some of this stuff at all. But I digress. Kiera Cass, The Betrothed. So this book is about Hollis Bright. She's a lady of the court of, don't judge me for how I say some of these countries' names, because Kiera Cass makes up the names of these countries and these places. And some of them I'm not so great with, but I want to say it's Korea, something like that. C-O-R-O-A, Korea. And that is the country that Hollis Bright lives in, and she is a lady of the court of Korea, and she is being wooed by King Jameson. He is the king of Korea, and a large portion of the book is about their budding relationship. And her kind of coming into becoming the queen. She knows it's going to happen. Everyone around her is telling her it's going to happen. And she's kind of mentally preparing herself that she's going to be King Jameson's queen, and that is what she is going to be. Well, fairly early on in her duties, if you would, as his kind of right-hand lady, comes a family, the Eastcoffs, from the neighboring country of Iseult. And they come in looking for reprieve and solace in Korea because they are running from Iseult. They don't want to be a citizen there anymore. They want to come to Korea. And in the Eastcoffs is the eldest son, Silas. Silas is a gentleman because the Eastcoffs are obviously a family, a well-to-do family from Iseult. But he is also a craftsman. He makes beautiful swords and blacksmiths things, and he has an artistry to him. He has like a job, even though many of the gentlemen of the time did not. And slowly but surely, Hollis and Silas fall in love. That's a problem because you don't say no to the king, King Jameson. You don't say no to a king. Everybody knows that. Come on, Henry VIII, you don't say no to a king. And so Hollis's battle in the book is just that. She has strong feelings for Silas Eastcoff. She cares about King Jameson and wants to do what's best for her country, as well as her parents and her ladies-in-waiting who are her friends, and she wants to marry King Jameson and become queen because that's what's best for everyone. But she's really torn because her heart is set on Silas Eastcoff. And that is what this book is about. And it's obviously going to be a series. The second book comes out in July. It's called The Betrayal. And I'm really looking forward to that book in July. I really enjoyed The Betrothed. Could not get enough of it. Read it in one day. It's typical Kiera Cass. It's court drama. It's written about a young woman in a very distinctive way that the second that you're reading it, you know that it's Kiera Cass. I just really loved it. It gave me all the warm and fuzzies. that the Selection series gave me, that the Siren gave me. So I really think you should check it out. It's one of my top books. I'd say it's my favorite book that I've read so far in 2021. And I've read about, I'd say 10 this month. I'm shooting for 10 a month. That'll put me at 120 books for the year. Last year I only read like 50 to 60, something like that. So I'm shooting for 120, 10 books a month. But out of the 10 books I've read this month, The Betrothed, easily the best one that I've read. Hands down. Go check out Kiera Cass's The Betrothed. You will not be disappointed, and be ready for a crazy ending. That's all I'm going to say. On that note, I hope you guys are having an incredible week. You saw a lot of me this week because I read a lot of books, and I tried to determine if I was going to review all 3 of them, if maybe one of them wasn't going to get a review. But honestly, I wanted to put it out there. All 3 of them were good. Some were better than others, but all 3 were solid and good, and I wanted to review them for you guys. On that note, what are you guys reading this week?